I'm here in San Luis Obispo, California. Great town, cool college. Lots of shopping, lots of eating. And if you're looking for lots of shopping and a lot of eating, then you gotta check out the Old Creamery Marketplace. They've got it all, including a restaurant where the chefs from Italy got the recipes from his mom. Guess the name of the joint. You got it, Mama's Meatball.
Ricotta pronto?
This place is amazing. You really feel like you're transported to Italy.
Two ravioli, paio two.
Not only is it a family restaurant, but you feel like part of the family when you're here.
Like Mom was in the back cooking that comfort Italian food.
Hence the name. And Nicola Allegretta did lean on his mama when he opened this salute to his roots.
They say, hey, guess what? I opened the restaurant. You're gonna come and help me out. And I'm gonna call Mama's Meatball. And it's an homage to all the mom in the world because nobody can cook like Mama does.
What are we gonna make today?
Meatball?
No.
Yes.
Love the meatballs. They're so good. Gotta get them every time.
Give me the rundown. We're building the panade.
We're gonna put the milk with the bread, soak it for about 4 or 5 minutes. We do 50% pork, 50% beef. Add the panade, we squeeze them.
Boy, do I want to chug that cereal milk.
Salt, garlic, white pepper, oregano. Add the eggs, mixing this one all together.
Now, we serve these meatballs with pasta. We serve them in sandwiches. We serve them in snow cones.
And snow cones. Yeah, we actually serving them as appetizer with the marinara sauce or with meat sauce. We serve with our spaghetti meatball. We do a meatball sub here. Sometimes people, they just order trays of meatballs and they do their own pastas. So anything that we can do to help,
Meatball on a
and
stick,
simplify.
meatball in a cone, meatball on your hat, meatball on your fork.
Some breadcrumbs, parsley.
Kiss of Parmesan cheese. Just a little tickle, tickle.
Now we're ready. Scoop it up into a sheet pan, quick roll, ready to go.
What temper are we gonna cook these at?
375 for about 40 minutes.
What kind of sauce are we making?
Meat sauce. Oil,
Carrots, onion, celery?
sweating for about 10 minutes. The pork and the beef.
Cook down?
Deglaze it with red wine, add tomato sauce, chili flakes, salt, tomato paste. Let it cook for about 1.5 hours, and then we will add some sugar.
Does your mom know you put sugar in it? She
Yeah.
doesn't like that.
I know she does not
She
like it.
does not like that.
We add a spoon of our meat sauce in this one. We serve our meatball, parsley, Parmesan cheese.
I think if I look at it mean enough and long enough, it's so soft that it'll just fall apart. It's silky, like that it has a little caramelization. Not heavy. I like the little added sweetness. If you look in the definition of meatball, this is what you're gonna find. Really dynamite.
Meatball ready.
One of the best meatballs I've had.
The sauce is just perfectly balanced. The flavor is insane. Don't tell my mom, but they're better than mom's.
I wasn't part of that, ma'am.
They're moist and they're delicious.
There's nice spice to it. It's just divine, if I had to put one word on it.
Okay, order up.
So what else do you do besides the meatballs?
Everything from ossobuco, rack of lamb, pizza. We do also have another restaurant. It's called the Mistura. It's a Peruvian restaurant.
Okay. We got an Italian restaurant and a Peruvian restaurant.
Correct. It's right one next to the other. I bounce back and
You
forth.
just changed the jacket?
Ravioli di ricotta.
The flavors are wonderful. He has a lot of stuff on his menu that we like.
The gnocchi's delicious.
Gnocchi Sorrentina. Damien.
You got a pizza and it's a gnocchi all mixed together. It's like you get the best of both worlds.
What are you gonna make me next?
Gnocchi Sorrentina. I would like to serve it into a pizza bowl.
So you're making a bowl out of bread?
Yes, pizza dough, all-purpose flour.
Sama semolina?
Sugar, shortening, canola oil, cream, and water.
No leavening agent.
No.
How is this gonna create air bubbles?
The sugar, when we put in our oven to they're very hot, it ended up creating this bubble.
Why not yeast?
We tried in the past, and we put it on yeast, and we were getting way too much bubble. We had to poke all these bubbles.
Now, is this just for the pizza bowl?
No, it's also for our pizza. So what happened that we're from an area in Puglia
Right.
where our pizza, it's very thin. It's thin crust pizza. It's like different from a Napolitan-style pizza.
So this is like a flatbread pizza?
It looked like a flatbread pizza. Yeah, it's like we really.
Yeah, people don't understand how many
that.
how many differences there is in the regions of Italy.
This is a Barese style, from Bari, where we are from.
Okay,
Yes.
well, and do you explain that on the menu to people?
We tell people all the time, and
Okay.
people like it and enjoy our pizza exactly for this purpose.
We mix this up for how long?
10 minutes.
Proof it out. Roll it with a rolling pin.
We're using like a pan, and we're gonna put it upside down.
Inverted in the oven.
Now we're gonna make our gnocchi. We boil the potato first.
Okay.
The whole skin, we bake them,
Then
peel, put it into a mill here, and then we mash it. We add white pepper, nutmeg, little salt, 1 egg,
I always think it needs a little egg.
Parmesan cheese.
You're heavy with the Parmesan. I like that.
We mix it everything, adding the flour a little bit at a time.
You're aggressive with this.
Need to let him know who's the boss. Work it out a little bit more,
So now we're gonna roll these out.
and I'm cutting it.
You're gonna hand pinch roll them off. Wow. It makes them a little bit thinner. That edge on there will help it grab the sauce. There's not a lot of people that go to all that effort.
One more so we can make it our portion.
That's not a portion?
We wanted people to have something left over, because the
Right.
next day it's always best.
Then they remember you. So busy. What is the sauce?
Salsa di pomodoro, add oil, onion to sweat, all peeled tomato, basil. We cook it around an hour, blend them, and then we're gonna strain them with a chinois.
Okay.
Gnocchi has dropped right now. We're gonna add some extra virgin olive oil, garlic, tomato sauce that we just made it,
That's far.
some chili flakes,
Good amount.
basil, fresh mozzarella cheese. We're gonna add the gnocchi, Parmesan cheese, stir around,
Nice technique.
shredded mozzarella cheese on it,
Look at
and a
that.
little bit more cheese.
Why not?
And we put in a salamander that the cheese it's all melted into the bowl.
That's beautiful.
We add some parsley and Parmesan cheese.
Should add some cheese.
Enjoy.
That's an impressive bowl. I will give you that. Not hot. Go ahead. Oh, hot. I like how you fortified the sauce with the garlic and the chili flake. It's definitely got some kick. And the gnocchi, tender like pillows. Very rich. There's no way anybody could eat this whole thing. I mean, this is definitely like bring your family in. Delicious, silky, good amount of cheese, and the whole bread bowl thing makes it. It's great.
Gnocchi Sorrentina.
It's insane. It's
Legit,
so good.
right?
Especially like homemade.
There's a difference. You can't take my line. I was saying difference, and then she said difference. Okay, double stamp. You can't talk.
Un baked penne.
You will not find anything better than here.
You work here?
No, I basically live here.
Delicious and innovative and creative and fun. You don't skip on the flavor at all. You want to go somewhere and eat bold food? You found it. Mama's Meatballs.
you.
Great.
Well done. So what are we into now?
Our chorizo.
This is one of the coolest things in the world.
What is it?
Textured vegetable protein. This turns into ground meat.
It's defattened tofu.
How do you defatten tofu? I finally stumped him.
Yeah.
Good, cool. I'm out of here.
We have hot water. We gotta let it sit for like 20, 25 minutes. Add bell peppers, Cajun seasoning, soy rizo. It's fattier than our chorizo, so we like to add it in.
A little extra fat,
Look at the color on that chorizo.
right? Next up,
We're making the beans that go in the cheese that goes on top of the chimichanga.
that lives in the house that Ronnie built,
Just a little oil in the pan, onions and garlic. So we're obviously cooking from dry beans.
which is all the difference in the world on texture.
Pour our water in here. These are pinto beans.
Comino.
Cumin, Cajun seasoning, vegan chicken bouillon cubes, oregano, liquid smoke, a little salt, that's
All
it.
right, let this simmer for
About 5 hours. Blend them up, and then they're gonna go in our cheese sauce. This is a product that we actually buy that's the base for our cheese sauce, made from tapioca starch and coconut oil. Beans that we just made from earlier, red salsa, blended up jalapenos with jalapeno juice.
Okay.
Just a little bit of sugar.
It's a lot of cheese.
It does look like some cheesy queso.
Exactly.
Well done.
Plating our chorizo chimichanga. We got our pico and our tortilla, some avocado, the chorizo that we made. Fold this guy up, throw this guy in the fryer.
2 minutes like that, cheese and bean sauce. Look at that.
Oh my God.
A little bit of red salsa and ranch.
And you make the ranch in-house as well?
Sure do.
Look at the beautiful design you had on the plate.
Right? Look at me
now
just completely massacre it.
You destroyed it. That's ridiculous. I have a new appreciation of vegan food.
I don't care what it is. Got great flavor.
The texture, for sure.
The bean cheese sauce sells it the best. That's your favorite Mexican-American joint margarita having experience right there.
Cheese coming in.
The sauce, it's delicious.
It blows my mind. It's a 100% 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, we're coming back for sure. It's a great restaurant, period.
Chimichanga for 34.
You've opened up my perspective. My tongue is dancing. It's awesome.
The real deal. 10th Street Diner.
Crush
There
it.
you go.
Hi everyone, make sure you subscribe to Food Network UK where you can see loads more shows and loads of different recipes.